Everyone, today I'm going to introduce you to Nancy Welch. We've been like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, we were supposed to record. But anyway, she was busy. She has, well, okay, I'll let her explain. All right, kind of Nancy, you kind of explain, what you used to do before to what you do now.
What I used to do before to what I do now. Okay. Well, I'll start off with now I'm currently a holistic mentor. And what I used to do was I started working with body work. So I did massage therapy. I did exercising, and I had a health journey where I lost a lot of weight myself. And so I got really excited at looking at how the mind and body integrate together. And then I also added in aspects of spirituality. So I tapped into, was trained by two shamanic practitioners to bring into the spiritual essence of things. And I dove into different religions and different ways of viewing life to help bring in that third part for myself. So now I put it all together as a holistic mentor. I bring all parts of each person into the session when I work with them to find out what it is that they're missing or they're needing in their life to help get them to where they want to go in life. So I feel it's like an all encompassing. It's not, some people just work with the mind, which is beautiful because our mind needs a lot. It gets the opportunity to like reprogram and things like that. And working with the body is very beneficial as well. But I like bringing them all three together.
Awesome. Well, with that, let's segue into the next question then.
Sure.
You kind of already, I guess, talked about it, but who can you help and who would you like to connect? I mean, yeah, people you like to connect obviously first, and then maybe who can you help, which probably people got a little bit from what you said already, but kind of.
Probably, yeah. I tend to work best with people who are ready to invest in themselves at a heavy level, because there's a lot going on, right? When we're balancing all the things, the majority of my clients are business owners. I work with some realtor investors, some lawyers, some doctors, some husbands and wives, and things like that. The majority of people that I work with usually address multiple people throughout the day. They have like quite a bit of people that they work with. So I help them learn to balance that and kind of read people in different ways. And then also how they can work with their own energies in each interaction. So, but really and truly, like I'm looking for professionals that are ready to invest, because it's the next level up, and it's awesome stuff, but it takes one who's willing to do the work. And I'm excited to work with those souls. So it's been fun.
Got you. Got you. I mean, would you go into anybody else you would like to connect, or that's kind of gives you the.
I'm open. I am open to, to different, I can fluctuate between different, areas of life pretty well. I've had a kind of diverse, growing up in my life and all the things that I've learned in. So I can usually navigate different, ways. I've worked with a lot of different clients of all different spectrums. But I noticed the ones that I have the most effect with is the ones who are ready to do the work and get in there and roll up our sleeves and get into all the lovely feelings and emotions and all that fun stuff and see what's going on. So yeah.
Got you. Yeah, makes sense. It takes a lot of work. If you're not ready for it, you're not going to do it. So
It does. And I have a few people that'll check in like every couple of months. And we work where it's a little bit more spread out too. So I can fluctuate. I definitely am flexible in the ways that I work. I just know who I can serve the best, and I want to show up and be the best version that I can of myself. And so I feel like, at least most people tend to work with me like once a month. I have a few that are biweekly. And then I have a few that tap in every couple of months when they're ready to hit the next level. So yeah, there's no right or wrong. There's just what works best for them. So yeah.
Right. Awesome. Well, I mean, I guess, with that, what inspires you to get up and do what you do every day? You're obviously, very into spirituality, meditation, and all that stuff. I'm sure every day is an inspiration, but specifically something that inspires you to get up.
Specifically, I mean, love and inspiration and motivation are what I thrive on. Like that, for myself, I always do it for myself. I wake up and I come into a place of gratitude and love and appreciation for my day at some point throughout the day. Sometimes it's when I wake up, sometimes it's not. And then also, inspiration and finding different ways to inspire myself throughout my journey, right? There's been a lot of different ways that I've worked and a lot of different things that I've utilized. And I find sometimes they start to kind of damper a little bit. So I love to find new ways to inspire myself, because that gives me a whole bunch of tools to help other souls. And I love to inspire people. I love to love, and I love to inspire people and help them find that within themselves. So it's really and truly who I am. I'm a giver. I love to give and help people find what it is for them. So yeah, that inspires me to get up every day when I know that there's somebody that I can help inspire or motivate or move, and some days it's even myself, right? So yeah, that's what inspires me. Inspiration inspires me. I think that kind of sounds corny, but that's okay.
There you go. Well, that's true, right? How much we can give to others sometimes is more inspiring than, I guess, what we can do for ourselves. Most
Yeah.
people, anyway.
Yeah, I
Even
did
they
take a step
realize
back throughout the last couple of years and learned to inspire myself first and
first
foremost, which
before.
was pivotal in my learning, right? Because then I didn't need other people to inspire me, but so it gave me those tools, and so now I can help people on a totally new spectrum. But yes, I absolutely love to inspire others too. I love to watch them light up, and I love to watch them go through the rough stuff, and then all of a sudden they're in the good stuff, and it's just so fun. It's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, with that, obviously coaching and inspiring yourself and all that stuff, you probably have a lot of tips, but we got to share only one tip. So what's the one tip you can share?
Only one, yeah.
Absolutely, personal or professional, doesn't matter.
Personal or professional. I really and truly have to say, like, a morning routine, right? It was one of the things that I pushed off till the last, and it's one thing that on some days I still am just like, I actually give myself like at least one day off a month, but a morning routine of meditation, breath work, gratitude, journaling, stretching, whatever it is for each person. And it can be different each day, but just please dedicate 5, 10, 20 minutes to yourself each morning, to start your day off on that fresh start. It's really changed my life. It's turned my life around. And it, like I said, I put it off for well over 10 years, well, even longer than that. Right. And yeah, and it's helped me build my faith and my trust in myself, because I know that I'm showing up for myself first thing when I get up in the morning. So yeah, I would have to say in some sort of a morning routine, whatever that works for each person. So yeah.
Awesome. I was hoping you would go there because I got mine. We talked about that before, but yeah, it's very important. Like when Nancy said, it becomes a habit. Like Nancy said, even I didn't do it till 4 or 5 years ago. Now I have a routine. Doesn't matter what day I do that. It's a different.
And I've had a lot of people go, oh my gosh, because I have an extensive morning routine just so that I can be of full value to my clients, so that I do all my stuff in the beginning. They're like, that's exhausting. And I'm like, it was actually more exhausting not having the routine. Having the routine, I know how I'm going to show up. I know where I'm going to be at, and it gets me set throughout my day. So it's actually more exhausting not to have that routine. Like it's better for me to get centered and to come into my body and to come into who I am, so that I can be the best version of myself each day. So yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. But anyway, we both can agree, but people have to follow that, right? Great tip, Nancy.
They'll find it. And the cool thing is they'll find it in their own time, right? Exactly. And the awesome thing is I love to hear the different variations of how different people have. But in my studies, like once I started, studying all the best of the best and the best, and everybody had a morning routine, and they all involved meditation, and that was like one of the last things that I was fully implementing. And once I implemented that, then I started like re-implementing all the other things and like moving things around, and I'm like, okay, this is where it's at. So yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, everybody has to figure out their own, what's the best for them, whatever routine. But yeah, if you don't have a routine, it's a habit becomes. Anyway, we can go on and on forever, but
I totally
thank
could.
you, Nancy. Thanks for taking the time. And
Thank
I'll be posting Nancy's info. If you guys want to reach out to her, you can reach out to, obviously, wherever I post it, I'll be tagging her with whatever contact information I have. So reach out to her if you want
Yeah.
to work with her, as she shared. Again, thanks, Nancy, for taking the time.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful connecting with you today, and I hope to see you all soon.